Good afternoon, everybody. It is Talking Bollocks, part 22, Friday, April the 17th, and it's 4:15. It's a bit of a miserable day, but I did just go outside to have a photo, because it's Frock Friday, so a lot of us, I think it's I don't know how many members, I should have looked that up, but Frock Friday basically has loads of people dressing up in frocks, or suits, or just dressing up a little bit, getting out those pyjamas, wearing something else, having a photo taken, shoving it on Frock Friday on Facebook. Hang on, Pudding. Of course, Pudding wants to come along and be involved. So I'm going to show you guys my dress. So this is a dress that I've worn, I think, 2 years running, 2 years previously at Wonk Fest. I was going to wear it this year, and indeed I've bought more dinosaurs to sew on. So here's my badges. This is my new badge from DIY Saveloy. Thank you very much for that, Vic. But this is my dinosaur dress. So we've got little Rex there. And we've got dinosaurs all the way round. I don't know if you can see that. Which I showed on a few years ago. And I've kind of worn it ever since for Wonk Fest. But I did wear a dinosaur dress a couple of weeks ago, I think. Yeah, a couple of weeks ago, my green one with dinosaur skeletons, and so this time had to be the pink one with, usually I don't wear it with an underlayer of net, but today it's not very warm, is it? So I've worn it with that. Had exciting news when I woke up this morning that there is another member of the family. A little boy was born this morning. Congratulations to Candy and Brad, which is so cool. It's amazing. Glad that he just already looks like he's a few days old. So it's exciting stuff when a new baby comes, right? Yeah, we're all going to have to wait to see it, obviously, but yeah. So the Frock Friday thing I think is quite nice. Yeah, I've been watching Downton Abbey today and yesterday. We clapped last night, though I do think clapping is great, but you know what, it's fucking fun, the NHS. But Frock Friday today has cheered me up a little bit for a few minutes. Just getting a little bit dressed, putting a little bit of makeup on, you know, actually having a shower, getting out of my pyjamas that I've been wearing all day, just to make a change for a few minutes. And it's kind of nice. I think it breaks things up and things that break the monotony. So there's been some amazing dresses on Frock Friday, like full-on ball gowns, and stuff like that. And it's just a bit of fun, really, isn't it? And I think that's quite nice at the moment to sort of break up the monotony a bit and have a bit of fun. I think there's quite a few online sort of festy things today. SBAM on today as well, and later on I'll be watching, I meant to look this up and write this down, but basically AJ Simmons is playing for something. I'll tag it in the post afterwards on my profile, so if you do want to go in, there's a few other people on there as well. Emily Flea, which is really cool, love to listen to Emily. So I will put that on my page, because you know, if you're not doing something, you're not watching something, you're not reading something, you're not just chilling the fuck out and not doing anything at all. And it's quite nice to have something on in the background anyway, right? I hope you're doing okay today. I think I feel a bit emotional today. I woke up and I was a bit tired. I'm not really gonna question it. I'm just gonna go with it. So I've been sat with the cat on my lap for most of the day. Hence, I've just put a cushion on my lap, because I really don't want her claws on my bare legs, and they're kind of sharp. So I've just been watching Downton Abbey. I hung a bit of washing out. I've just got it back in again because it's raining. And Downton Abbey was kind of making me cry. So I was like, okay, so I'm a bit emotional today. But then you know, there's a character and some stuff happens to them that's not so good. So I guess that's natural in it, right? That we all get a bit emotional. And it's a bit like a roller coaster right now. Like one minute it feels all okay and everything's chill, and then the next minute you're like, okay, I'm missing hugs with friends. It's raining today. I can't even go out and get some sun, of which I'm now actually peeling. So I have been putting sunblock on, and I've been sitting in the garden. I did make Mexican food dinner last night, which was nice, which meant that I then had it for brunch today. But I'm sort of also sometimes caught in that trap of there's so much time to do everything that I don't end up doing anything. And I'm really trying hard not to let that make me feel cross. And I feel a little bit cross today as well as emotional. So I'm just going to go with it's just one of those days, right? Usually, you know, we see our friends day to day, and our family that we're staying with or living with see friends day to day, and it brings different aspects to our lives. And even though we do have that, I'm having phone conversations and Zoom things and house party and all of the different things. It's not quite the same as sitting with someone, you know, touching their arm when you're talking. You know, I use my hands a lot when I'm talking and love a good cuddle from my friends. And of course we just have to wait for those things. And it sucks. But there are people out there that are having a much more worse time than us. And I think it's good to acknowledge that, right? Like all those really hard-working NHS staff that are seriously underfunded by the government, and, you know, all of this bullshit about where is their protective equipment they knew since January. But yeah, I know, I'm not gonna go on and on about it. I'm actually looking forward to my meditation class tomorrow morning for Croydon Buddhist Centre at 10:30. It's like a 20-minute talk and then a meditation for between 20 minutes and half an hour. Then it's like a Zoom conversation, and that's quite cool. That's new-ish to me, and it's a different thing. I went to sleep with the insert timer on last night, and it played rain, which is funny that it's raining today, that I went to sleep with rain going on. And it seems to be chilling me out. And actually, probably, I've just remembered I took Piriton because obviously my hay fever's now started. Or not that I have hay fever massively, it just affects me now and again. So now I have hay fever, I've been taking Piriton, which makes me feel really dopey in the morning. So note to self, must actually take it earlier. We don't know when shit's going to go back to normal, when we're going to get out to gigs and the cinema and all the different things that we do. And I think just that uncertainty, sometimes it takes a little bit of a while to sink in, to see how we feel about that uncertainty. And that is like a roller coaster, right? It goes up and down, and sometimes you're in a dark tunnel and sometimes you're high up in the air. And I just think, you know, we just got to do what we can, contact each other if we need to chat with someone or have a moan, or Facebook or whatever. Reach out to other people just to give us that little bit of social contact. And yeah, I just think that, you know, we know now from last night that it was 3 weeks more. I think it's actually going to be 6 personally, but Spain, even though on the news it's been saying Spain's out of lockdown, it's not. It's only certain things that are out of lockdown. So the general, normal, like average, everyday person is not. So I reckon we're going to be in this for 6 weeks. So we know it's at least another 3 weeks. So at least we can sort of timetable it in our heads. I don't know whether that helps you, but it sort of helps me. I've still been doing my guitar lessons. And my hands are actually, I guess what, we're on week 22. So I think I've started it like 3 weeks ago. And I've been playing guitar for up to 45, I say playing loosely, playing guitar for up to 45 minutes each day, bar a day here or there where I just let myself process what I've learnt. Yesterday I learnt tabs and power chords. I think in a way it's like too much information going in, so I might actually go back to some lessons and do them again just so I can kind of like redo them, if that makes sense, just so I can get that knowledge in there. There's some things I just can't seem to retain, but I have learnt some simple chords and I have learnt some one finger chords, so I don't know, like literally a bit confused why is there so many chords, but yeah, I get that there's different ways of playing things, right? So after I've spoken to you lot, I'm gonna I'll post those links that I said to the different online things today, because I think they're quite cool, and check them out. Even if you check someone out for 5 minutes, you might find oh, excuse me, I'm gonna burp. You might find a new musician that you like to listen to something new, which is nice, right? I know the Royal Opera House is doing something today. I think they're playing Metamorphosis. I might have got that name wrong. And I think National Theatre today is releasing, I think they're, Andrew Lloyd Webber is releasing something every Friday for 2 days, and I think today's Phantom of the Opera, which actually I think I might tune into, not tonight, but I might watch on a replay, because I think that's pretty cool. I've never actually seen Phantom of the Opera. I really would like to see it, but I haven't. Of all the many things that I've seen at the theatre and stuff, I've never seen Phantom of the Opera. In fact, I might put that on my list of things to do quite soon-ish. Yeah, so today's guitar lessons. I'm going to play more watch more Downton Abbey, do a bit more crocheting. And I hope you're all keeping all right, because, you know, it is a weird time, isn't it, at the moment? And I know there's lots of you that are still going out and sort of working and putting yourselves out there. And, you know, that's quite weird. Because, you know, you're told to stay home, but yet you're told that you can also work if you're a key worker, which is fascinating in a way, right? Right, that's it today. I'm going to play you out of a little bit Awful James, but thanks for tuning in to part 22. If you've missed a bit of it and you want to listen to me ramble, or you want to actually catch up on the ramblings, because there's 21 other parts now, they are all on my profile. Enjoy, because, you know, right? Even if they just entertain for a little bit, or you just like putting the drone of my voice on in the background, right? Yeah, cool. Or it fills some fecking time up, right? Yeah, cool. All right, guys, take care. Have a good day. Bye.